Bowling for Soup is gearing up for the release of their new album, Sorry For Partyin, which is set to hit stores on October 13th. The band, featuring Jarrett Reddick, Chris Burney, Eric Chandler, and Gary Wiseman, are following up on 2006's Great Burrito Extortion case, and the first single is the clever My Wena. The album title for the humorous rock outfit sounds like it was based in reality, and Jarrett and Chris said it was.
Yeah, it happened after a night. It's a little bit blurry, to be honest, but it happened after a night of fun in the bus. And we had a pretty long night, and I think Chris did a few crazy hijinks that night that may or may not be legal. I don't know. And one of the crew guys was messing with him in the front lounge of the bus, and Chris was just sort of standing there, and the guy was just like, "Yeah, you threw this out the window, and you fell asleep with your door open and snored and kept us all awake, and this and this. Here's some other stuff that you did." And Chris just goes, "Sorry for partying." So.
I was being sarcastic, though.
The band's first single has come under fire, especially since an adult version of the video has been released featuring a hot girl dressed as a phallus. There are two versions, and Reddick tells us the story behind the video.
There was a lot of talk about what we would do, and we knew that we wanted to do something that would virally be a little shocking. And so one of our manager's wife is really, really super hot. And so I just said, you know what we ought to do is just dress her up in a penis suit, and then she could be in the video or whatever. And he ended up not thinking that was such a good idea, but the video was a good idea. And so
the image of his hot girlfriend would in a penis costume probably would not be good for him for the rest of his life.
It would have ruined a lot of nights that they shared.
Then enlisted somebody else's hot girlfriend.
Yeah, exactly. Somebody we didn't know quite as well. But it ended up being great because the girl's name that we found, his name's Teresa Cliff, and she's from Dallas, and man, she did a really great job. She looked so cute in that thing, but it was like 114 degrees outside, so we felt really bad for her. She was a good sport.
Reddick also said that a special Wena Face site has been set up whereby fans can insert faces into the interface to become stars in the dirty version of the video at mywena.com.
Oh my gosh, we laughed about that forever. I mean, Eric and I spent a whole morning. We left. My wife left to go take the kids to school or whatever, and went to the gym or whatever, and came back. We were both sitting in the exact same spot, like finding pictures of squirrels and our friends from long nights out there, putting them in the penis costume. Pretty fun stuff.
Bowling for Soup's official non-viral new single is No Habla Inglés, and we'll have that story for you in the next few days.